In 1931, a history professor named S.K. Govindaswamy decided to explore a narrow passage on the first floor of the Brihadishwara temple. This corridor between the two walls of the sanctum had been kept locked for a very long time. In the dim light, he could see some 17th century Nayak paintings on the walls, but the plaster had cracked in some places. Curious, he gently scraped away at some of that peeling plaster, and there under that plaster, he found another layer of much older paintings. Govindaswamy had just discovered 1,000-year-old Chola frescoes. It wasn't uncommon for kings to periodically paint over older fading murals. And this temple over 10 centuries had seen many dynasties, so no Chola mural had ever been found, until this accidental discovery. Many of these frescoes use a technique that involves applying a wet coat of lime plaster on the wall and then painting over it before the plaster dries. As it dries, the color becomes a permanent part of the plaster. But this discovery brought a dilemma. To retrieve those Chola murals, the 300-year-old Nayak murals would have to be sacrificed. So in the 1970s, a decision was taken to carefully detach the Nayak painting layers from the wall using a delicate process called the Sacco method. The paintings were then mounted on a fiberglass base, and the exposed Chola murals were then carefully photographed. Today, the Nayak paintings and digital reprints of the Chola murals can be viewed at the temple's interpretation center. The passage with the original murals is kept closed to preserve the murals.